Hey, Fatal, if you're watching, how do you like my thumbnail? I'm going to show you the proper way to use this thumbnail. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Robert Storms. Today we're going to be talking about the box office of the Thunderbolts, which came out this past weekend. First of all, I just want to get something cleared up right away. I don't know why so many people think I hated this movie. Like, did you guys look at the thumbnail and just leave comments and not actually listen to what I said in the review? I didn't actually hate this movie. I actually I liked the movie. I did. I liked the movie. But I also have problems with the film. It's okay to like a film. You don't have to love the film. I don't understand why so many people on the internet feel like you either hate it or you love it. There's no in between. You either 100% love this movie, it's the best thing ever, or you hate it. And I don't understand that. There's a rating system, guys. I score my movies from 1 to 10. Okay, anything over 5 is good. 5 is average. Anything below 5 is below average. I gave this movie a 6.5 to a 7. That means it's a good movie. It's a solid movie. I enjoyed my time. I did not feel like I wasted my money like my friend Danny did. I actually liked the movie. I just didn't love the movie. I had issues with the movie. Just because I bring those issues into the review, the whole point of me reviewing the movie is to tell you what I liked and what I disliked about the movie. That doesn't mean I hate the movie. People are crazy. But anyway, let me throw up the box office because the box office came out this past weekend and it doesn't look good for Thunderbolts, and it looked like this could possibly be a Marvel flop. Now I say that, but I don't know what the budget is for this movie. And I'm going to compare it to Brave New World because Brave New World is the latest movie to have, or at least the most recent movie to have came out in the MCU compared to Thunderbolts. It was the most recent one that came out, and it bombed with like $400 million. But that movie also got completely refilmed. Like, they reshot that whole film. The budget just ballooned, and it was a much big disaster for Marvel. I was trying to get it out, guys. Look, I don't feel good. Okay, I got a hole in my mouth, and I've been sick for like a week. Just give me a break. Iced coffee, ladies and gentlemen. So anyway, yeah, Thunderbolts. Is it a flop? That is the question that we're gonna kind of look at. So I got the box office here for this past weekend, and Thunderbolts came in at number 1, which, I mean, it was number 1. You know, okay, we kind of figured that was gonna happen. I mean, Sinners was number 1 for the past two weeks, and Sinners is still like cleaning up in the box office. But Thunderbolts came in at number 1 with 76 million on its opening weekend, and that brings its total right now worldwide to 162 million worldwide. Now, this is where I'm kind of concerned. So when you look up Captain America finished up, I mean, it's still technically in theaters, but for the most part, it finished up with 414 million worldwide. It's almost at 415. It'll probably be at 415 by the end of next week, but it opened up at 88 million. So Thunderbolts opened up at 76 million, and Captain America opened up at 88 million. Now, this number is going to drop. This number right here is probably going to drop about half next week. So Thunderbolts will probably bring in about 35 to 40 million next week. If they're lucky, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to bring in about 35 to 40 million. They got Mission Impossible coming out in a couple of weeks, but this isn't good. So if we're looking at the trajectory of what Captain America did, Captain America in its entire theatrical run, it basically ended up not doing so well. By the end, it kind of petered out to a little over 400 million. If we're going to use that as comparison, seeing how Captain America opened up at 88 million, and this movie opened up about 10 million less, I think it's like 8 million less than Captain America, again, the trajectory is very close between the two when you're comparing Thunderbolts to Captain America. So it's looking like this movie's probably going to make anywhere between, I hate to say this, I'm just guessing here, and this is just my educated guess looking at the numbers, anywhere between 375 million to 400 million, a little over, give or take a few million. That's what the trajectory is looking like. Maybe there's going to be a lot of really good word of mouth. People are going to be like, hey, man, you got to go see this movie. But I know a lot of people that are Marvel fans, that didn't rush out to see this movie right away, because to say these are B-level characters would be a compliment. These are actually like level D to E level characters. Like, these characters people don't really care about. They're basically dollar store versions of these characters. They actually make fun of that in the movie, that the fact that these are D level characters of the Marvel universe. They make jokes about it in the movie. So this isn't something that I'm just making up. This is something that the movie actually brings up. So if the movie's aware of it and Marvel has financially not done so well, there has been occasions. Spider-Man No Way Home did really good. Doctor Strange did really good. Wakanda Forever did really good. Guardians of the Galaxy 3 did very good. But what do those movies all have in common? Does anybody know? Spider-Man, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy. What does any of those movies that did really good for Marvel have in common? These are characters that were established that we already had an emotional attachment to from the previous movies, from the previous phases. When you take characters like Shang-Chi and the Eternals and the Thunderbolts, these are characters that we don't really care about. Now, as for Captain America, yeah, he was a previously already established character, but there was so much working behind that movie going from the beginning. One, Falcon Winter Soldier should have been a movie from the get-go, not a show. That show alienated a lot of people. Then you do have the part of racism. I don't think racism played a huge part, but there is some racism involved. You know, we see that on the internet, that people just don't want to go see it because it's Black Captain America. That does play a part in it. Plus, the movie didn't do any favors by not having Captain America characters like Baron Zemo, Sharon Carter, Bucky. And then, you know, it was just a plethora of problems with Captain America. But you look at the movies that did really well in this since post-Endgame, it's all characters that we already established, that we already have an attachment to. These newer characters, these D-level characters in the Thunderbolts, nobody really cares about. And like I said, I don't mind the movie. I actually enjoyed the movie, but it's not one of those movies that I'm going to be rushing out to tell people they have to go see, or I'm not going to be rushing back to the theater to go see. And actually, when I compare it to Captain America, I enjoyed Captain America more. Maybe it's because it's my attachment to Sam Wilson as a character. I felt like, you know, Sam Wilson deserved a better movie, but I had fun with this movie. It at least felt like a Marvel movie, where, again, Thunderbolts, I had my own issue with it. It felt like the plot of Inside Out 3. It's like, how do you defeat this character? Well, we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about him. Or talk to him, rather. But, yeah, right now, not looking good if you're looking at Marvel. It just, Thunderbolts is got a long road ahead of it, to tell you the truth. Especially when you look at something like, you know, Captain America finishing up with 414, and then you look at Thunderbolts and it's sort of on the same trajectory, and it's just, yeah, it's not looking good, man. It's not looking good. But hey, who knows? Maybe I'll be proven wrong. Not the first, won't be the last time. But I'm saying this because, you know, as someone who likes these movies, I really do enjoy Marvel movies, and I want to see these movies succeed so we can continue to get more movies. But we also have to look at the facts, you know, and the facts of the matter is it's on the same trajectory as Captain America Brave New World. In fact, it's coming under that trajectory. So I'm only going to guess that is going to be coming in about 10 to 15 million lower than Captain America. So my trajectory is 375 million to 400 million when all is said and done. Is that enough for this movie to make its money back? I don't know the budget. Is it a flop? Well, that's yet to be seen until we see what the budget is. But this cannot be a number that Marvel Studios or Disney is actually happy with, despite what they are telling anybody with the press. So that's just my thoughts on it, guys. What do you guys think? Please leave your comments in the comment box below. Please keep it classy in the comment section, guys. Look, I didn't even wear my hat today, mostly because I was sick and I didn't want to wear a hat. But hey, you know, I'm keeping it classy, clean shaved. It's not even clean shaved. I really need to shave my head. You know, it's the whole thing. But yeah, and Fatal, if you stuck around for the whole video, which you probably didn't after the first 5 seconds, that, my sir, is how you do that thumbnail with style. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate you. Take it easy. Later. As always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.